So this will be, I guess, like the aftermath video, because the other video I got at Spencer's, it was not that fucking good. Like, the man was basically following us. He was being rude, very racist. So we're here to talk about it, just in case if the video that I've dropped down below is not fucking explaining it right enough. So here we go.
So first, the vibes was weird when we first came in there, because yeah, he just like flocked to us, and while we was making our way to the back, and he came to me first, and he was just like talking like out his head, just saying like shit, and I'm like not paying attention. Usually when people work at a store, they be like, can I help you with something? You say no, and they going by their business. He never asked that. Never. He never asked y'all need help with something.
Don't forget the fucking accent. He was just like, not even an accent.
It was a black accent.
Yes. Y'all know how we do it up in this bitch. Like, I'm black too. Yeah. Like, he really said that shit, y'all. Like,
black,
he really.
And then I was like,
purely white.
No.
This dude was like, oh, I am white. Don't you see? So he pointed to his hair. So I'm guessing that's funny because he had black hair. But I'm like, where's the joke? What's funny?
What's the joke? He just kept saying like stereotype black people stuff. Like he said something about like the baby daddy shit. Like what the fuck that shit mean?
First of all, okay, so let me elaborate on the baby daddy shit. So basically, he was telling me to buy him something. So I'm like, why don't you buy me something? The fuck, you work here. So, you know, just being funny or whatever. Like, cause my nigga, let's be honest. You work there, you get a discount. So if you really wanted to buy me something, you could get it cheaper. Or if you really wanted to give me a deal, you could get it cheaper. So as soon as I said that, this nigga was like, oh, I'm not your baby daddy. I said, well, I guess I ain't fucking my cousin either. Like, the fuck? Just because I'm black, I got a baby daddy? Like, nah. Fuck out of here.
Then, while he was over there talking to me, he was steady, like, going on. At this point, I'm like, I sense the vibes, and I'm over it. So, I'm turning and doing everything. Like, just basically ignoring the fuck out of him. I guess that's when he moved on to, like, y'all. Cause you and Josh.
But see, Josh left me. Yeah, cause I didn't know.
Cause Josh, that's just like Josh. Josh just got, cause Josh was uncomfortable too. He was looking like, what the fuck? So that's why Josh dipped. And I was like, trying to move him around so he could like get the fuck, because
y'all
like,
left me by my fucking
you blowing me. At this point, we is ignoring him. We looking at this shit over here. This man proceed to like touch my pup, and I'm like, yo, I was like, you don't do that. And he was like, oh, he was like, ooh, child, like doing that.
Ooh, child. Ooh, where this hair came from?
No,
like,
just like, ooh, child. Like, I'm like, I was like, no, don't. I was like, that's one thing you don't do.
You don't touch a black girl's hair. Let me let you know that right motherfucking now.
And then another thing is COVID. Get the fuck away from me.
Thank you.
So fucking close. Did he even have a... Another thing he did. Now, he did this, like, in front of Josh. And that's when Josh was kind of like, what the fuck? And was over it. Mm-hmm. This man pulled his mask down, took them little fucking vape pen shit. You know how white people be. He took that shit, pulled it, and blew it all in the air. Baby, COVID, why the fuck is you blowing your hot cracker breath all up in our air? Like, what the fuck?
So he goes to proceed to say, oh, you got on this jacket with this trench coat, this, and that. And I was like, well, shit, it's still hot up in here. So when I said something about it, he was like, no, we can't turn it on. I'm just like, my nigga, I used to work in a mall, and I know, like, people upstate, you know, control the shit down here, but it's another way you come at me with that. Mind you, they had other customers there, so he wasn't helping none of them. He was just mainly focused on us because we were black, and that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had at Spencer's, because I've been to Spencer's plenty of times, and I didn't have this type of problem. So that's why I'm like, he was really, like, out of pocket, y'all. Like, we not being dramatic. If you think we're being dramatic, fuck you. It was like, you kind of making fun of us, because not everybody that's black talk like that. Like, you don't see me like, ooh, girl, go, put my weave in. Like, we don't talk like this. Everybody don't talk like this. And ain't nothing wrong with being ghetto. But, nigga, that's not how all ghetto people talk. Like, the fuck? I'm proudly ghetto. Fuck it. You don't see me saying, hello, good boy. Like, the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, that was basically what happened. I hope this explains it good for y'all. So,